Alaina, do you remember the time where you almost met CoryxKenshin? Like the CoryxKenshin? The same guy that makes gaming videos on YouTube, the same guy that is beloved by millions of followers, and if he were to so happen to leave for like a year, he could return and go instantly #1 trending on YouTube? Or the same guy that inspires you as a content creator yourself? Do you remember the time where you almost met him? Yeah, let's run that back. I won't take your time for too long, but I kind of just want to reminisce with you over the fact that you almost saw him. And it was May 23rd, 2026. You were going to MomoCon in Atlanta, and your boyfriend was able to get you tickets for your anniversary, your 3rd year anniversary to this convention. It was his first time, maybe your 3rd time, and you haven't been to MomoCon since high school. But you knew about maybe a week in advance or a couple weeks in advance that CoryxKenshin was going to be there to promote his book, The Monsters We Make, or the manga he made, excuse me. And you just knew that you had to be there. You told all your friends that love him just as much as you do that he was going to be there, and God willing, you were able to go.
Okay, hello everyone, good morning. My name is Alaina. Today is a spur of the moment vlog because today we're going to MomoCon in Atlanta, Georgia. And the whole purpose of this vlog is I want to meet CoryxKenshin. I'm wearing his t-shirt. He is a YouTube gamer and basically a content creator, but he's known for gaming, watching horror short films, and just entertainment stuff. And I am a huge fan, and he's going to be promoting his book, his manga, The Monsters We Make, at MomoCon. So even though we're going to MomoCon, my boyfriend and I, for our anniversary activity, but we found out, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, that CoryxKenshin is going to be there to promote his book. So now I have a whole mission to meet this guy, and I don't know if I'll be able to actually talk to him, shake his hand, or get an autograph, but I would be happy if I could just get a picture of him from afar. So that's the goal for today. I'm getting ready. I kind of did majority of my routine. I'm just fixing up my hair. Hope I look decent. And I was deciding on what earrings I wanted to wear. I was deciding between like these mismatch earrings. Here we go. And these were the earrings I was wearing before. Let me take it out. These were the earrings I was wearing before. Not sure if that's in focus, but let me make sure I'm in focus. But I decided to go with the dice earrings. So that's what I'm putting on right now. I'm wearing this one and then a black version of it. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So this is the fit. And I'm planning to wear Converse. Now, it is raining today. Actually, it's raining every single day. It started yesterday, but it's supposed to rain every single day. It's a Saturday. May 23rd, and it's supposed to rain every single day for this upcoming week, which is crazy because next week I have a trip planned, so that should be exciting. Going to Myrtle Beach. And yeah, I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to put myself behind schedule, but I am gonna go ahead and eat breakfast, and then once I'm done eating breakfast, I'm going to head out and drive to my boyfriend's because we're gonna ride there together and then meet my friend there. So yeah, I'll see you in that clip. Or actually, I'm gonna see you when I eat breakfast.
Once you got there, once you got to the actual convention, the goal was to find the booth that he was going to be at, which was going to be at 2006, if I remember. Booth 2006 in the Artist Gallery.
Being nerds today, aren't we?
No, it's called geeks.
We're being geeks today.
Look.
I don't want to walk in the picture. Exhibit Hall A3?
It's A2, so what level is it going?
Why are we going up another level?
So that was, this is the first level, right?
We just went up one level, did we not?
No, but we went up two. We were on the first level when we walked in.
No, she just said go up one level.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true.
No. You're gonna do the talking, bruh.
Once you and your boyfriend found the booth, you were met with such friendly workers and representatives of the manga, and they gave you a free bracelet that you are actually wearing right now. I'll show you guys. See? You may not be able to see that, but it's pretty cool. And also, you were able to get this free lanyard when you went to MomoCon, and the lanyard is actually like pictures of the characters from his book. So anyway, you got your lanyard and you were able to register in, you found the booth, and they gave you this bracelet, and they also gave you some free stickers, which I will show, of course, and they were big stickers. Like, I told my boyfriend, like, wow, or you told your boyfriend, like, wow, CoryxKenshin must be so rich because he's able to give you 2 humongous stickers for free. And what does he say? Alaina, I'm not sure if that's really how that works. That does not mean he's rich, but you delusionally accept it anyway. Your boyfriend intends to buy one of the books, and you guys debate whether he should buy the first book or if he should buy the second book, because you already have the first book, and if he doesn't plan to read it, at least he has the second book that you can borrow. But either or, he's gonna buy the book so that he can maybe hopefully get it signed. And you try to tell him that he better read the book, even if it's not signed. He doesn't care. You came with your own book also ready to sign as well. And he was able to buy the book, and you asked the guy in the line, or the guy who's working the booth, hey, when is CoryxKenshin gonna be here? And mind you, you arrived to the convention around 11 o'clock. Let's just say that, 10 or 11 o'clock a.m. And he tells you, Cory's not planned to be here till 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and lines start opening at 4:30. You can't enter no earlier than that or you will be kicked out. So you're like, dang, we only packed for a lunch. That's a long time from now, so what are we gonna do? Well, for the day, you take a couple breaks at the break station. You end up finding your friend, and the three of you guys all hang out. You look around the convention, you play a couple games in like the arcade area until it's around 5 o'clock. And you just knew that you should be in line by 3, but instead you wait until 4 o'clock to get to the line, and you instantly see a whole entire group of people. It's like the line in the crowd is so huge that it's basically a safety hazard. People can't walk through, people can't get to the exit, and all you hear is just security telling people to move back, to move into this line. Lines that aren't even real, and you're in one of the fake lines. But that's okay, because you're willing to stand there and believe that you're going to see CoryxKenshin. Well, you're so far in the back, you're nearly to the wall. You are at the wall, and you meet some pretty cool people. You get to converse and conversate with all the CoryxKenshin fans. You get to talk about your favorite video series by him and how long you've been a fan. And then all you hear is screaming, and you know CoryxKenshin has entered the room, yet you can't see him. But you are excited that you're in the same room as him, even if you can't see him. So what do? You try to grab your phone like everybody else to just get one shot, even if it's just a shot of his afro through your camera. You're worried that you're not going to be able to see him because there's people sneaking in the line from either side, and you're in the line that you were told you were supposed to be in, even if it's fake. But you trust the process. The line moves up a little bit, and you're like, maybe there's a chance, maybe this is happening right now. But oh, what wishful thinking, right? Everything kind of goes down and crumbles because they say once you get close to like the booth, hey, you're not gonna meet CoryxKenshin, so just go ahead and leave. But you do not take no for an answer. You go around the other side and you try to get different video angles of Cory, and you were able to achieve that. You left being satisfied and happy because sure, you may have not been able to see him with your own eyes, but at least you were able to see him through your camera and know that he was there. It would have been cool if you could hear his voice, but it's okay. You got to see online through social media other people that got to see him more closely and all the different moves that he made, and you could tell he's tired. And it makes you question whether or not you should meet him to begin with, because you don't want to meet Cory when he's exhausted and tired. Granted, this is everything that he wants to do with his life, but you don't want to be that person who's just another fan. You want to feel special, right? We tried to meet him again the next day on a Sunday, but unfortunately he was not there.
Hello everyone. Breaking news, we're going back to MomoCon again to try and see CoryxKenshin. This was not a part of the plan. My boyfriend is forcing me against my will to go back again, which is ironic because I'm the one that wanted to see Cory the most. And I was satisfied. I got clips and stuff, but you know, we going back again. We're gonna go back in the battlefield again and hope for the best. So we're eating breakfast right now. Let me show you what we got. We got some eggs, bacon, and then I'm gonna make myself some tea, which I have my tea stuff set up here. Oh, and a banana. Y'all don't know what we went through just to get some clips of him. It was ghetto ratchet. But the most calm ghetto ratchet, because we're just a bunch of like geeks, nerds, what do you call it?
Bro, I'm just like trying to visualize like how do you get there?
You just gotta not listen to what they're saying.
But you can't do it too early though. You can't like, cause then
you lurk. You just lurk around the vicinity. You don't let nobody.
But okay? Here's my question. Okay, you know how like there's like the red carpet right here.
Hello everyone. Another check-in. We're in the car on the way back to Atlanta. If you're wondering why we're wearing the same stuff, or I'm wearing the same stuff, it's because he needs to see me in this outfit. Cory needs to see me in this outfit if there's even a slight chance that I get to see him. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. You have anything to say?
We're gonna see him.
Speak it into existence. We're going to see him. It's not as busy. Okay everyone, not sure if you can really hear me, but updates. We got here around what time? 11, and we immediately went to the booth for The Monsters We Make, which is Cory's book, and they had an unofficial line set up, but when we asked what time he was going to be there, they said there was no time because they didn't want people to crowd like they did yesterday. So they said it was up to us to decide if we wanted to stand in the unofficial line, but we wouldn't know when he's going to be here. And MomoCon ends today at 5 p.m., so we thought maybe he would be here around 2. We decided to stand in the line, and then we got pretty much kicked out of it because there was a tape and we were over the tape, and they said, yeah, you can't stand here if you're basically over the tape, even if it was an unofficial line, which doesn't make much sense to me, but you know, it's unfortunate. But we're basically not gonna see Cory today, and we're just gonna try and make the most of the rest of this time here. And yeah, and what time is it right now?
12:30.
It's 12:30. We just had lunch, so we're just gonna play some games and I guess, I don't know, figure the rest of our day out. It's unfortunate, but yeah, wasn't really my choice to be here. But do you have anything you want to say?
Not really. It is what it is.
Yes.
Your boyfriend dragged you to go because he just felt like this was going to be another chance for you to go about it and maybe go about it in a different way, but he doesn't show up and you're fine with it because at least you got a video clip. And then on top of that, you got to meet another fan of CoryxKenshin who privately got to meet him, who won a raffle contest to privately meet him.
Hey, pretty good.
Season 2's got a possible. Hold on.
We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, you know. Couldn't after that.
What's up, bro? Yes, sir, bro. Bro, I've been watching you since I was 9, bro.
My guy. Thanks for pulling
Yes,
up.
sir.
Killing the whole game, man.
Bro, they thought I was you out there, bro. Like,
I can see it. I can see it. Is your phone?
yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to ask him all the questions you wanted to about his experience, and you have nothing in you but happiness for that person because you know what it means to meet someone that you admire so much. And that's what it was like for me to almost meet CoryxKenshin, and I hope one day I truly do get to meet him. If I were to meet him, I'm not sure what I would say exactly. Yes, I have rehearsed what I wanted to say, but at the end of the day, you just want to have the most human experience with him, and that's okay if I didn't get to meet him. I'm just glad, like, the whole experience itself was just fun. Being in a fandom, I think what I learned from all of this is, like, being in a fandom is fun. Like, not on any like idolization type of stuff, because no, we don't idolize people, but just being a part of a fandom and a community of people that share a common interest in someone or something that you like is fun, because it just gives you something to talk about. And as someone who doesn't really get out that much and doesn't really talk to many people that much, it was definitely very fun and refreshing, and it made me feel like my age, you know? It made me feel like, wow, finally being around people who are my age that just kind of get what I like. So I think fandoms are fun, and I guess that gave me a taste of what it's like to go to concerts and be, you know, around like a celebrity or something like that. I don't know. Even though the next day when we tried to see him, I really couldn't do it again because I was completely exhausted from spending a whole day at MomoCon walking around. The walking is intense. I would do it again next year, maybe not like back to back, but like I would do it again, and it was fun. And now for some honorable mentions and highlights from my time at MomoCon.
Also, it's really cool everyone recognizes that word.
I'll take a picture of it and translate it.
Alright, so this was a short video. Thank you for watching. For those of y'all that were listening to this video of me basically talking to myself and just being a fan over someone, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like or comment down below anything that you want to share. Hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video, and subscribe so that you can keep up with all my postings. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.